guys, what is up? What's up, guys? What's up? It's been a minute. It has literally been a minute since I boomed a truth, but I'm back and I'm better and I'm happy to be back. What's up, guys? If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Imani, Blooming Butterfly, Miss Meraki. Hi, Mama. Nala's over here. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Sending you so much light and love. But I just want to get into this truth really quick. I'm gonna try not to make it so long today. But if it happens to be a long truth, my bad. I apologize in advance, you know? Whatever. But anyways, guys, excuse me. This truth is going to be about healing and deep transformations. The reason why I've been the reason why I've been gone is 11:11 on the clock. Sorry, 1 hour. Wow, 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. Look at me starting off already with the numbers. Let me stop, right? Let me just get into the truth. Anyways, the reason why I've been gone is because I've been in a deep healing, a deep transformation, and I couldn't understand why my energy was so off. And then I realized, I'm like, something is about to go down, right? Something is about to go down. This is why I'm feeling this way. And honestly, I wasn't surrendering to the healing that I was supposed to be healing. So I was like in that energy for a minute. I'm like, oh my God, I want this to be over. But for some knowing, somehow I knew that on Friday it was going to be like, I was going to be fine. And like, it's Friday and I'm fine. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you, God. But thank you, God, for the healing as well, and for the transformation, because I feel so much more different. Like on Wednesday is when I really understood, like, Mani, you're in a deep transformation right now. This is why all this is going down. And I, again, like I was saying, I was refusing to look deeper into what it was. Like, nothing was working. I was trying to dance, sing, I went hiking, I took Nala and Sebastian, and honestly, I just needed to probably go hiking by myself, but I wanted to take them. But yeah, I know you always know what you need at the end of the day, okay? So, like I was saying, if you have been feeling that as well, then you're going through a transformation, a rebirth. Sometimes it can get a little sticky. Sometimes, I just hurt myself. Sometimes it can hurt, especially if you're refusing to go through the healing process. So again, that was me refusing to like really like look at everything and be like, what the hell, why am I in this energy? It's because I'm going through a transformation and I'm healing. And when I do that, I a lot of times go in hermit mode. I'll like take my energy from everybody. Sorry, not sorry. Like, you know, it's part of the healing process. You have to remove yourself, eliminate yourself from certain situations to gain back your energy. Like, I can't give from an empty cup. If I'm giving, you know where I'm going with this. You cannot give from an empty cup. So make sure that your cup is full. How can you give from an empty cup? If I have nothing to give you, then I'm not going to give you any good energy. I'm going to, it's not going to be good energy. And I always want to give out positivity, love, and peace, and, support you on your journey. That's what I'm here to do. Support you on your journey. I am a spirit guide, if you will. I am a spirit guide to help you on your journey, right? So if you're listening to this truth and it's resonating, look at me. I'm feeling myself today. Look at me, looking all cute, whatever. Look at me, looking all cute. I can't even talk. I can't even talk. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm feeling so much better. But so one of the truths, like I was saying, that I want to get into is about the healing process. You have to go through the healing process in order to heal. Are you going through the process where you're what was I gonna say? Are you going through the process as if like, oh yeah, la 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 la, like you're not really going through, like, you understand what I'm saying? Am I making sense? I'm trying to get to where I'm going, but It's like just taking me a while. Give me a second. Hold on. Are you going through the healing process just like going about it? Or are you actually taking the time to heal? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? This is not supposed to be like a funny truth or whatever. I'm just like so smiley and happy today, so I'll probably be laughing the whole time. But that's a good thing, right? Because if I'm laughing, then it's gonna make you guys laugh. I was gonna say make you guys happy, but it is gonna make you guys happy too, and have you laughing along the way with this truth. And every truth is not meant to be like oh so serious, right? So yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into the energy. Anyways, healing, right? Are you going through the process of healing and actually healing and taking the time to heal? Or are you just accepting that this happened and not actually going through the process of healing? Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense, because the way that I had it like thought out, it was like clear, but now that I'm trying to speak it, it doesn't seem clear. But I hope that it makes sense. Like, are you actually taking the time to go through the process? That's where I'm getting. I'm getting there. See, I told you I was getting there. Are you taking the time to actually go through the process? Because if you're trying to rush it along the way, you're not learning anything. And that's one of the things that I was doing when I was in my healing transformation. I'm like, I just want this energy to be over. I don't even know why I'm like this, right? I don't even know why I'm in this energy. Like, Mani, what's wrong with you? Like, that's what I was saying to myself. I'm like, Shorty, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what do you need, Mani? And that's what I said on Wednesday. I said, Mani, what do you need? What do you need? And I said, I need a bloom session. A bloom session is basically a session where I connect with myself in my sanctuary or wherever, honestly, but the main connection where I do my bloom sessions are in the sanctuary, which is my bathroom, where I connect with myself, spirit guides, spirit angels, my grandmother, God, the universe, where I co-create in the bathroom. It seems crazy, but that's where I find the most, like the best place to do it, because there's no windows in there, there's no light. I just have like a whole bunch of candles lit, and it's just me. Sometimes I smoke, yeah, whatever, I be doing it. Sometimes I smoke during my bloom session. I journal, I'll do voice truths, whatever it is. Like, cause a lot of times I'm in that energy is because I'm not speaking my truth. I'm not, and it's funny because it's really true. A lot of times it's because you're not being authentic, right? So you're in this process, you're in this healing state so that you can understand yourself and become more of you. Because when I was in that space, honestly, it felt like it was a whole bunch of different energies that I was experiencing. That it's like it wasn't even all of my energy. It's like the other energy of other people that I'm thinking about, and they're sending their energy to me, and I'm like taking it all in. So it was like a lot. It was a lot. But honestly, like I said in my previous truth that I posted, I think it was on Wednesday, you know, it's hard to be uncomfortable. Not everybody can function during uncomfortability, but it's a part of trying. You have to try, right? Because if you're not trying, you're not going to get anywhere. And that's just the ultimate truth. If you're not trying, then you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to succeed in what it is that you're trying to do, what it is that you're trying to learn, what God is trying to teach you in this lesson, what the universe is trying to teach you in this lesson, right? Because if we don't heal, then we continue to just stay in the same energy. Once I realized that I'm going through a transformation and a rebirth Wednesday, after I did all of that and I had my bloom session, I started feeling so much better. Yesterday, I started feeling so much better. And then I knew by Friday, I just knew on Friday that I was going to be fine. And here I am, standing, walking, booming my truths as I do, finally getting back to my truths. And again, sometimes it's needed. Sometimes you need to take a break from your everyday life. Like, I try to bloom truths as often as I can for you guys, because like I said, these truths are not only for me, these truths are for you as well. So I know that when I withhold my truths, it's not good, because someone else needs these truths. I know that there's people that are depending on me posting these truths. Whether I know that for sure or not, I know that there's people that are depending on a truth, a word from me, right? And I love it. I love that you guys 10:10 on the clock. I was about to say 10:10:10 as I always do, but 10:10 on the clock. I love that there's people that really like interact with my truths and they really feel them. Like I really feel them. I go back and I listen to my truths. After I do this truth, I'm probably gonna go back and listen to it. Not being cocky, it's just like I'm in love with my art. This is my art. My truths are my art. And when I'm not creating, I feel like I'm not doing anything, right? Like, and even though I was in that state of not creating my truth, I was creating in other areas. So also look at it as a full circle effect, right? Even when you're not doing one thing, you're still engaging in another thing, unless you're just like sitting on your ass and not doing anything. Which I was doing that for a couple days. I'll be honest, I was like, my head was up in the TV. I was in the TV watching hella shows, but honestly, I was learning, honestly. Let me be honest. Yes, my head was in the TV, but I was learning a lot along the way, and I got a lot of truths in the shows that I was watching, and it was honestly, it was a good experience. Like, even though I was in that energy for a while, it was good to feel and understand what the energy is, because another thing you have to do is you have to understand the energy that you're in. You have to understand if it's your energy or someone else's energy. I was feeling so many freaking energies. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm thinking like this. Like, I don't even think like this, right? Because it's someone else's energy that is being, like, just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, they either sending their energy to me, they thinking about me, and I'm receiving, like, the signs and the signals, the messages that they're trying to send to me. Like, it was just a lot. So guys, if you're going through your transformation, if you're going through your rebirth right now, I'm sending you so much love. 12:12 on the clock. I'm sending you so much love and peace and light on your journey, because it can be hard, okay? I love that God put me through that so I can be here today and give you guys this truth and literally tell you of my truth, of what I was going through, right? Because a lot of people, they don't know how to talk about what they're going through. So I want to be a vessel. Ooh, it's a beautiful bird. Hey, birdie. It was flying so beautifully. Go ahead, birdie. A lot of abundance coming in as well. I keep seeing that too. God has been giving me a lot of visions lately as well. So I'm thankful for that as well. Like, He's been showing me a lot of things. I'm going to share with you guys one of the visions as well. One of my visions was basically of me getting ready for something. I was getting prepared, like getting prepped. Like, God is like, let's get you prepped for this, right? Let's get you prepped for what I'm about to give you. Let's get you prepped for what I'm about to bring to you. It coincides with my business, so I just wanted to, throw that loop in there. But anyways, I had a vision of God getting me prepped. Oh, and there's the bees coming in, prepping me for my prosperity, prepping me for my creativity, for my fertility, for the growth that's coming in, right? My new beginnings, because that's how I've been feeling. And honestly, ever since I've overcome this last healing, like this it was a deep healing, and I honestly needed it. We all need these deep healing sessions that God is trying to give us and send to us so that we can come out on top of the lesson, right? Because these are just lessons that we just need to learn, right? If we don't learn the lesson, then we're just gonna stay in the same place, right? Nah, I don't like being comfortable, so I'm gonna learn this lesson, God, no matter how long it takes me, right? Took me a couple weeks to learn the lesson, but I'm grateful that I have learned from the lesson and learned from myself as well. Again, like, healing isn't easy, and it's not something that is, I saw something from a newspaper clipping, healing isn't a straight line. It's not. It's not a straight line. It's not like da, 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 right? Especially when you're going through that transformation. It's not that easy, right? But honestly, like I said before, I'm gonna stand by my truth. And what I said, I like when God puts me through these deep healing sessions. I like when he makes me uncomfortable, because look where I am. Like, I'm fucking glowing today. Like, excuse my language, but I'm fucking glowing today. Like, the transformation was worth it, because look at where I am. I'm on top of the transformation. I'm on top of the growth. I'm on top of the lesson, right? When you get on top of the lesson and you get on top of the hurdle and you pass, you know, in the relay, right? You get the baton passed to you. I don't know how I got here, but let's go with this truth, right? When you get the baton passed to you on your relay, that means it's your time. It's your time to shine, right? Yeah, I used to love when I ran track, and I love the relay. I love the relay. They give me that, right? It's your time to shine, shorty. That's the truth to myself. It was just 15:55 on the clock. It's your time to shine. It's your time to change. You gotta change your mindset around in order to get here, right? You gotta go through those lessons and through those healing phases and those deep transformations to get to where you need to be. I had to go through that deep healing, that deep transformation that I was putting off for weeks. Because I don't even know if I really didn't want to do the work. It was more so like I just couldn't understand why I was in that energy. And then I finally realized, honey, this isn't even all of your energy. It's a lot of healing going on right now. People are trying to honestly really take accountability for their healing right now. Like, the plant is like, yeah, we taking accountability. Excuse me. But yes, a lot of people are taking accountability and acting on their healing. Again, it's not easy. It's not something that is, it's not going to be a walk in the park. I'm going to tell you that. It's not a walk in the park, but it does get easier. Let me say that as well. The start of it is the start, right? It's starting from the bottom. When you start healing, you start the process of healing, you're literally starting from the bottom. You're literally starting from the bottom. And that's okay. It's okay to start from the bottom. It's okay to start over. Get it out of your head that starting from the bottom is totally at the bottom. Nah, you gotta start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, whether it's in the bottom, in between, or at the top, right? And you don't usually start at the top. You start at the bottom. When you start at the bottom and you get to the middle, you're like, damn, came a long ass way. I'm gonna keep reaching new heights. I'm gonna keep getting to the top, right? I'm gonna keep on going on this journey. I'm gonna keep on taking myself on this trip, right? I'm gonna keep on traveling to the top. This top is beautiful. I'm gonna keep going up there, right? I seen my journey, and it was hard, right? It was hard, but look where I am now. Look where I am now, right? That's what you have to say to yourself. You have to think about the journey and the process, and you just have to reflect as well, right? No, it's not always easy. It's not always easy. It's not always going to be a walk in the park. You have to grow on this journey. You have to rise to the top. You have to rise to the top. You don't just start there unless you came from, like, you know, the top already. Like, your family came from the top. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the world grew up toxic. Most of the world grew up toxic. This is why everything is like the way it is now. Like, we're paying for crimes of the past. We're paying for the government's crime that don't even involve us, right? Don't even involve us. But so many innocent people are just hurt in the process, right? The world needs to heal. The world needs to heal. But in order for the world to heal, you have to heal yourself. You have to be the change. You have to be a part of the change of the world healing, right? Because the world needs to heal. The world needs to heal. It's not an easy task. It's not not an easy task to accomplish, but if everybody started getting their ducks in order and start standing together and stop making it a whole thing where we're all against each other, and it's like, nah, why do we keep fighting like this? How we gonna win the battle if we all against each other? Damn, I'm about to get into this truth right here. Y'all don't want to hear it, but let me talk my shit today, okay? Because I'm back and I'm better, and I'm ready to bloom this truth to you. I'm ready to bloom this truth to ya. We are not going to get anywhere if we don't stand together. We're not going to get anywhere if we don't stand together in this fight. We have to stop about the racial injustice. Yes, I know, and I'm not saying that we can't talk about it, but we have to start standing together in this. This war that's going on is fucking ridiculous. I hate hearing about it. I hate listening to it. And I'm not trying to be ignorant, but it's just so disheartening how the world functions off of greed and money and just like power and control. That's all it really is. It's about one sector of the world trying to have power over this sector of the world. And it's like, why the fuck can't you just have this section and, you know, they have theirs? Like, why is it even about control? Why do... I don't... When I talk about this, it gets me kind of heated because it's like really annoying that the world functions this way. And it's like, it's the government that it stems from as well. Because like ever since the government became the government, whenever the government became in office or whatever you want to call it, that's when shit started getting really, really corrupt, right? Can't even trust these people. They're supposed to be protecting us and we can't even trust them. I don't trust the government. I'm not gonna get into that. That's another truth if I decide to get into that truth. But I don't really trust them like that. Nah. Got wars escalating over what? Over what? Over money. Over goods. Over merchandise. Like, over gas. What the fuck? Why do we have... Excuse my language, but... Why do we have to suffer for y'all's crimes? Why y'all can't go fucking figure this shit out in the fucking desert somewhere where innocent people aren't getting hurt? So y'all could go do this shit, right? Go do this shit somewhere else where people aren't getting harmed. Like literally innocent people, children, women, families, men, soldiers. Like honestly, they shouldn't even be fighting. There shouldn't even be no fucking war. I don't even know what it's for. Honestly, and I'm not being ignorant. It's just certain things I don't look too deep into it because it's negative. This is a negative thing going on in the world. And yes, we do need to bring light to it. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be ignorant and not learn anything about it. It's just that it's ridiculous. Like, it's really just ridiculous. The crimes of the government we have to pay for. And they don't care. They don't care that innocent lives are being lost for their selfish behaviors, their selfish antics and actions and knowledge that they think they have or power that they want. Who are you really hurting? The people. The people that you're supposed to be protecting and serving, you're hurting them. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm over them. I'm not gonna keep getting into that. But again, that's one of the things that we need to heal. The government is corrupt and they need to heal they nonsense, right? Because how the fuck we gonna trust y'all? How can we trust you if you do nonsense and corrupt behavior? Those are things I don't wish to engage in, you know? But anyways, guys, that was a whole nother tangent. I didn't even expect to get there, but we got there. Moving on. Moving on from my tirade or whatever you want to call it. Rampage. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the fruits of your labor. Okay? I went to church a couple of weeks ago, and there was this basically about a fig tree, right? A man had a fig tree, and basically this man was growing this fig tree for a couple of years, I believe, and it wasn't bearing any fruit. So someone had told him, oh, that's something else. But someone had told the man, let me tend to your garden. Let me help you. Let me help you take out the weeds and such and tend to your garden with you. Give it one more year and it's going to bear fruit, right? So the man said, okay, he'll wait another year for the tree to possibly bear fruit, right? In order for your fruits to grow, you have to grow it with intention, right? There's another truth that I have. It's from this show that I was watching. It's called The Gift, and I believe the truth is I'm forgetting the truth, but it's basically about a tree. It's basically saying that when a tree is growing, it intends to grow into a tree. Like when you plant the seed of a tree, the tree is also intending to grow, right? So the tree is not only intending to grow, but you have to also intend for the tree to grow. You have to intend for the fruits of your labor to grow, right? Just because you don't see any fruit from the tree yet doesn't mean it's not going to bear any fruit. Think about it this way, right? You've planted the seeds with intention, right? And through time, you've seen that it has grown into the tree, right? The tree is the fruit itself. When you think about it, how would the fruit grow without the tree? Oh, wait a minute, I'm getting into the truth. Wait a minute and listen up, y'all. Listen up. How can the tree flourish and bloom? How can the fruit flourish and bloom if there is no tree? How can it flourish if there is no tree? When you plant the seeds, you're planting with intention, right? All right, God, here you go. I'm going to plant these seeds with you. I'm going to sow roots with you, God. Yes. I intend for this to grow and manifest into something larger than I can see right now, right? I'm going to keep on putting dirt on it. I'm going to keep on watering it. I'm going to keep tending to this garden, even if I don't see the fruits of my labor yet. And then a few weeks pass by, or a few months, however, you start seeing some sprouts, right? You start seeing some sprouts, right? When you start seeing those sprouts, you start seeing those sprouts in real life, right? Your blessings start coming into you, like, okay. Right? You start seeing a couple of things. My plants are growing. My seeds in the world that I have planted. My soul of the world. Ooh, don't make me get there. I read I'm going into like so many different tangents, my bad. But I read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I'm not sure how to say his name, so I don't want to mess it up. But I read The Alchemist, and I literally read that book in 5 days. That was the first book that I've read in months. Not even months, in years, like through and through. Like ever since I picked the book up, I just felt like it was for me. I actually seen an insert of. Well, seeing a butterfly. I seen an insert of the book a couple of weeks ago. My friend Samira, she posted it on her story, and I was like, the soul of the world. It was something. The force, something about a force in love. I need the quote, but I don't even know if it's right here. I don't think it is. I might have put it up on my truth wall already, but it's basically about the force of your soul. And your soul is connected to the world, right? The soul has a world. The world has a soul, sorry. The world has a soul, just like we have souls. Everything that is in the world has a soul. Trees have a soul, right? Your plants have a soul. Your animals have a soul. They're all connected and written by the same hand, right? By God, Allah, Buddha, whoever it is that you look to, right? There's a word in the book that's called, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's maktube, something like that. And it means it is written. And within the soul of the world, how the world was created, it was created by God, right? And we were also created by God. So we are all connected to the world, right? In some way, shape, or form, that is how we are all technically connected in a sense, right? And how we're connected to God. If God has a soul and I have a soul, then I'm connected to God, right? God's soul is within me, right? God's soul is within me and my soul is within God because I'm connected to Him, right? We're all technically connected to God, whether you resonate with Him or not, right? Whether He's on this part of your journey with you or not, He's still always connected to you. He created you. He created you. So even if you're not looking to Him always for guidance or whatever it is, if you don't go to God for stuff, for things, He's always there, right? Even if you haven't spoke to God in like 10 years, He's still always there. It's like we all have our own personal God inside of us, right? Because God is your higher self. And when you connect with God, you're connected to yourself. You're connected to your higher self. And that's another thing that I felt like I wasn't connected with when I was going through this transformation. I knew that God was there, but I felt very alone. And I'm like, Mani, what is going on, right? God is always there, even in the darkness. He is always there in the darkness, right? I felt like I was on a really dark, in a really dark space. But again, it was for me to come to the light, right? So I could come to the light and give y'all this truth. I really did feel like I was in a dark space. I'm like, God, please get me out of this. Mani, get yourself out of this, right? Get yourself out of this, Mani. God has me in this situation for a reason. It's because I need to heal some things. There's some things that I haven't dealt with, right? Yes, this is why you're in this space. This is why you need to go through this, right? And now that I've went through it, I'm here to tell you guys that I'm alive and I'm well and I am blooming a truth, right? Again, healing takes time. It takes time. It's not a straight line. It's not an easy walk in the park. It does get easier. I will tell you that. It does get easier. This transformation that I went through, it was very deep for me. It was very deep. That's why I couldn't really understand it. And the reason why it's so deep is because something big is about to happen. Something major is about to go down. And God keeps hiding a lot of things from me. He's keeping a lot of things secret and hush from me, right? Because we want to know everything, but there's some things that we're not supposed to know, right? Because we need to be surprised. God wants to surprise us. Yes, God, surprise me, please. I'll try to be quiet. And look, I'm like a kid in a candy store waiting for God to bless me with all the little, all the little gifts that I've been waiting for Christmas for, for my birthday, that present that I didn't get. I'm waiting for God to bless me with that, right? I'm waiting for it all. I'm patiently waiting for the blessings that God has for me. Like my check on Friday, right? It's Friday. It's payday, right? It's payday, right? I'm patiently waiting for my blessings like I'm patiently waiting for my check, right? You have to patiently wait for these blessings, right? And in that time while you're waiting, you're still doing things. You're not just sitting around waiting for them to fall out of the sky and into your lap. Hey, I've been waiting for you forever, right? No, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to do the healing work. You have to do the shadow work, the internal work, right? Not only do you have to do the healing work and the shadow work is basically the same thing, but it's healing that inner those dark things that we don't want to face, right? Which stems from our childhood or just traumatic experiences that we've had, and haven't dealt with. That's what deep healing is, when you have to go deep inside your soul into the darkness, and be like, no, God, why do you have me here, right? Seriously, that's how I was feeling. God, why do you have me in this energy? Why do you have me in this space, right? And instead of asking why, just get down and understand that he's trying to show you something. He's trying to show you something. He's trying to teach you something. And instead of asking why, let me ask how. How can I get myself out of this energy? How can I heal this? How can I heal these spaces in this darkness that's within that I haven't dealt with, right? Yes, healing is a continuous thing. We're always going to be healing. You're always going to be doing work, right? I thought I was doing fine and dandy, right? And then God's like, darkness, you have to heal things. And I'm like, man. Seriously. Seriously. It's funny to laugh about, but when I was in that energy, I'm like, bruh, I'm like over this. And it was also gloomy outside, so it was like, but you know what? It was the perfect time for me to go through that transformation while it was gloomy outside. So I could stand here smiling and give y'all this truth, right? While the sun is out and blooming. Like, I'm so happy that the sun is out today. Like, that's another reason why, like, I knew I was gonna be okay on Friday. I'm like, the sun is gonna be out. It's supposed to be a sunny, beautiful day. I was actually supposed to have empanada Friday today, and I didn't get any orders. I was supposed to have lunch orders today too, but they put their order I can't even talk anymore. Put their order in late. It's my free day. I'm gonna take advantage as the owner, right? As a business owner, I'm gonna take advantage of my free day. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. You put your order in late, my bad. I'm going on to do what I got to fucking do, right? I've made plans already. Sorry you didn't make it to my plans, but you gotta write yourself into my calendar. Blooming Butterfly is very busy, even if there isn't a calendar. I'm busy. Even if I don't say I'm busy, I'm most likely busy. I'm doing something. I'm usually doing something. I'm not just really sitting around waiting to hang out. Honestly, like, if we make plans and they possibly don't fall through, then that's also okay. Like, I'm ready to go on about my day and do what I was originally gonna do. I always have a plan B when I make plans with people, because they always be falling through, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like, I'll make plans and also have another plan, like, for me to go and do things or do things in the studio, because I don't have time. I don't even really have time to go and do what y'all trying to do, but I'm trying to make time for you, and then you failed me. You disappointed me, right? So I'm gonna just go and do what I have to do anyways. I'm a character. But anyways, guys, oh, back to the fig tree. So off topic, but we gotta get off topic, right? And have good conversations and bring other conversations back into the light, right? Your fig tree, right? Think of your seeds, plant your seeds with intention so that they can grow with intention, right? Remember that your seeds are going to take some time. They're going to need some time to grow. They're going to need some time to grow. So you have to be patient. Be patient in what God has for you. I had to listen to that truth as well the other day. What day was it? I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I was listening to that truth. No, it was Thursday, I think. I think it was Thursday. It was one day this week. I listened to that truth. Be patient in what God has for you. Even though you cannot see the results right now. Even though you cannot see the results, you have to be patient. And remember, God is going to give you many bits and pieces of the fruit. Right? He's going to give you a couple pieces of it. Once he starts seeing that you're doing the work, right? Because you can plant these seeds with all the intention in the world, right? But if you're not doing the work for the seeds to grow, then how they gonna grow? Right? You gotta think about it in that perspective as well. I can plant all the seeds that I want, all the goals and dreams that I want. I can plant them all in this soil, right? They're only going to grow if I grow. My seeds are only going to grow if I grow. My seeds are only going to grow if I tend to the garden. My seeds are only going to grow if I remove what doesn't serve it. My seeds are only going to grow if I remove the weeds that no longer belong there. Let me clank on the energy. Let me clank on that energy. My seeds are only going to grow if I remove what doesn't serve me. You have to remove the weeds, the past, the people, the clothes, whatever it is that doesn't serve you anymore in order for the seeds to grow. I'm not trying to get on you, but I'm trying to get on you in a good way, right? I'm trying to, again, just be a guide for you and tell you what I've been experiencing. I can only give you my experience. So I'm trying to give you that and give it to you through truth, right? The only way you're going to grow is if you remove what doesn't serve you. You have to remove that negative mindset that doesn't serve you. If you plant your seeds with negative intention, then they're going to grow with negative intent. Nah, I don't want no negative intended seeds. Nah, I don't want no negative intended fruit, right? Because then when I bite that fruit, I'm going to spew a whole nother Adam and Eve, right? We wasn't supposed to bear that fruit, right? I wasn't supposed to bear that negative fruit, right? It was planted with intention. I'm not going to eat negative intended fruit. Does that make sense? You cannot plant with negativity. If you plant with negativity, you're going to get that. If you keep on spewing negativity on your dreams, what are you going to get? Negative outcomes. Excuse me. You have to be the positive spewer, right? It's your word that matters most on your dream, right? Everybody can put as many negative words and negative thoughts on my dream as they want to. But it's my thought and my words that matter most. It's your words and your thoughts that matter most. Let them talk. Let them talk. Go ahead. Keep on spewing that negativity. Because guess what? I know that God got me. I got me too. I got it on me. I got these blessings on me. I got the blessing inside of me. I have the blessing inside of me. I have the fruit that I intended to grow in my universe. It's already inside of me. I'm just trying to grow it outside of me. I have the thought, the dream, the goal inside of my head. I just need to manifest it into my reality. Woo-wee! You already have the fruit of what you want inside of you. That deep desire is your fruit. Let me talk my shit today. The queen is back. The queen is back. The truth queen is back. And I'm glad to be back. Thanks for having me. I'm annoying. But anyways, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought over here. Dang, what did I just say? I forgot what I said. But like I was saying, you have to plant with intention. You have to plant your seeds with intention in order for them to grow with intention. Oh, I know what I said. Your fruit is your desire. The fruit that you desire from the fig tree is the fruit that is already inside of you. That desire is inside of you. You keep thinking about it for a reason. You have that thought about it, that dream about it for a reason. It's supposed to manifest outside of you. You have to make the dream the reality. You have to make that dream, that fruit inside of you, that dream inside of you is your fruit. And once it starts manifesting, Jesus, it's good, right? Once you start seeing your fruit manifest, your desires manifest in your real life world, you're like, whoa, let me keep doing this, right? Let me keep on manifesting these deep desires that I have for myself outside of me. If I keep my deep desire inside of me, it's not going to go anywhere. These truths. If I keep this deep desire that I have inside of me, it's not going to manifest outside of me. It's only going to stay here in my head as just a thought and just a dream and just a vision. Nah, I can't allow that. I can't allow that. I can't allow me to do that to myself. These things that I really want, it's because I really desire it. God said that I can have it. He said that I can have it. He said that it's yours, mommy. It's yours, BB. It's yours, BB. You can have this dream. I need you to work for it, though. I need you to post these truths, right? I need you to post these truths as well. That's part of you getting your desires. These truths are a part of your path, a part of your journey. I need you to bloom these truths. Right? I need you to bloom these truths, queen, so that I can help you with these desires. When I bloom my truth and I speak my truth, things start happening. I knew I was going to bloom my truth today. I tried to bloom it on Tuesday or Wednesday when the sun was like slightly shining. And I was like, I'm just not feeling it, God. I'm not feeling it. And I don't want to bloom a truth that I'm not feeling, right? I have to go into the truth with energy. I have to come into the truth with energy. I have to come into the truth with intention, right? If I come in the truth like, right? Then y'all gonna get a kind of truth. And I don't want to give my viewers, I don't want to give my my blooming butterflies, I don't want to give you guys a truth. Like, I don't want to give you a mad truth. Like, it needs to be extraordinary, extravagant, fun, lively, like sunny. I love when I do sunny truths, and I love when the sun is shining, right? I love giving you guys these truths. So again, that is a part of my desires. It's a part of my passion. These truths are a part of my passion, and I have to keep saying that and keep telling y'all that so that y'all know the reason why I keep on blooming these truths. Whether I get views or likes or anything of that sort, I have to keep blooming them. Whether anybody's checking out my channel, right? Whether anybody's going on my page and looking at my truths, whether they're actually resonating or if they're just liking, right? I have to keep blooming these truths regardless, because it's a part of my foundation. It's a part of my desire, right? God always knew that he was going to give me these truths. I just had to find them. I just had to find these truths. Once I found my truth, I found my blooming truths, right? That makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Once I found my truth, God gave me blooming truths. Such a sweet gift he gave to a shorty like me. And I love it. I really do. I really love my truths. I really enjoy blooming these truths. And like I said, the reason why I haven't bloomed a truth in the last few weeks was because I wasn't in the energy, in the right headspace to give you a truth. And I always want to give you a good I always want to give you a good truth, where I'm over here doing bloopers, because it's just a running truth. Like, I'm not doing any cuts or any edits. Like, y'all gonna get the whole thing where I'm cursing and doing bloopers and yeah, everything. You're gonna get everything. Like, it's a part of being authentic, right? In these truths, I'm letting the clock run down, right? I don't have any cuts, no edits. I'm allowing you guys to hear me talk freely. Like, this is literally me talking freely, me cursing sometimes, and you know, whatever. Listen, it's my truth. This is my truth talk show, right? Let me tell you what I'm gonna tell you. Let me say what I gotta say, right? Let me tell you what I'm gonna say, right? It's my show. It's my show. It's like, I'm annoying. See how I get off topic? But it's my show, right? I can get off topic. I'm seriously annoying. But honestly, guys, I'm really just in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mood, a beautiful energy. And again, that healing and that transformation that I went through, it was all worth it for me to get here. Because I'm going to tell you, I felt like I was really down in the dumps. And I was like, nah, it's not even me. Like, where is me? Where am I? Who is mommy? Where is she? Where is Blooming Butterfly, right? I wasn't even posting any truths that I had in my phone already. Like, I stopped posting truths as well. And then on Wednesday, I was like, I need to post the truth. Like, I need to post the truth. Because like I said, not only am I waiting on my own truths, I know that there's other people waiting for me to bloom truths. Whether they admit that or not, there's some people that are literally going and looking for my videos. Sometimes I see people liking videos that are very old. They're like, I haven't been on Instagram in like 5 days and people are still liking my videos and reels. And it is honestly motivational and very inspiring, because when I'm away, people still come and look for me, or however they found me, they still take the time to listen and like the post, right? Even though I haven't been here for 5 days, even if I haven't posted a new truth in like 3 weeks, right? People still go and they look to my page because it has a sense of support. My page is a sense of support. My channel is a sense of support. I am a vessel of support, giving you support on your journey. I am a support guide, a spirit guide, if you will. I love saying that because I never thought I could be a spirit guide, right? I never thought that I could be a human spirit guide. Look at me. Look at Bonnie being a freaking spirit guide. Amen. God is good. Shout out to my mentor, Cassandra, because, like, I love that woman. Thank God for her. Thank God I met her when I met her. Like, literally, this woman, like, literally helped me save my life. She helped me, but it was me too, right? She helped me save my life, but I had to be the one that was the conduit of actually getting up off of my ass, off of my knees, wherever I was at the time, right? And actually putting the work in. I can give you all the truths in the world. Cassandra could give me all the truths and all the readings in the world, right? But it's not going to do anything for me or for you or Cassandra, right? If I'm not actually putting the work in and putting the lessons and the teachings that she's trying to teach into action. And let me say this. I used to go to Cassandra for everything. Everything. And then as I got deeper into my spiritual healing, my spiritual journey, I asked her a question. I was like, are we gonna still, like, you know, because I was asking her, like, if I was, like, when I ascend, am I going to still, like, need her? Am I gonna still talk to her? And she was like, you're always going to be ascending, which is actually, that's the truest thing. Like, it's so true, because we're, like I said, because you're constantly healing. Healing is a continuous thing, something that Cassandra also told me. Healing is a continuous thing. You're always healing. As long as you're putting the work in for the healing, you're always healing. And that's true. That's really true. But I had asked her, are we still going to talk? You know, because I'm, you know, ascending, and I'm, you know, not in need of her services as much as I needed her before. And I'm not gonna be afraid to not admit that, right? I did need her. I needed her at a certain time. But what you really need is yourself. You need yourself. Like I said, I could give you all the truths in the world. I could give you 100 truths a day, but it's what you do with the truth, right? It's if the truth really resonates with you enough to go and change what's not serving you. Lord Jesus, God has got me blooming, 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 blooming butterfly, blooming butterfly. Don't mind me, I do shit like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't been in this energy in a minute, like, and it feels amazing. It feels good. It feels good to be so free. That's how I feel. I feel very free. Like, I was feeling very locked down. Like there was just so much energy on me that I couldn't even control. It was like, just like, please. And what happened was, was on Wednesday when I realized what was going on, I surrendered to it. I had to surrender to this energy that was overtaking me because I was allowing it to overtake me. Nah, you can't take my energy like that, bro. You can't just take me like that. Nah, no way. But what happened was I surrendered to the energy. And in that, I freed myself from that space that I was in. You have to free yourself from that mental space that you were in. You, Mani, followers, subscribers, woman butterflies. You have to free yourself from that energy that is holding you down, weighing you down. It's not serving you. Let it go. Let it be. Let it fly freely away. Right? Let that energy fly freely away. It's not serving me. It's not serving you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, queen. Let it go, queen. But anyways, guys, I have anything else to say today. I feel like there's more that I want to say because it's been a minute since I've done the truth, but it's 55 on the clock. Shine your light, guys. That was random, but shine your light. Allow your light to shine to its fullest capacity. And honestly, there isn't really a full capacity of where your light can shine, right? Your light shining is as infinite as you allow it to be. Your light shining is as infinite as you allow it to be. And your vice versa. Your darkness is going to crumble you for as long as you allow it to. It's not funny. Sorry. It's not funny. Sorry. I'm just really in a good mood and giggling and laughing at every damn thing. But like I said, if you continue to stay in that dark energy, then that is where you are going to reside. That is where you're going to live. I don't like living in the darkness. Oh, my video paused. It's time for me to get to the real deeps of the truths. The deeps of the truths. We're about to end it. But when the music stops, that means we're in the deep depths of the truths, right? Right. The reason why you're in... I can't even talk anymore. You have to get yourself out of that deep depth of darkness. The longer you stay there, the harder it's going to be to get yourself out of that hole. You have to do the work. You have to do the healing. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's uncomfortable. But you have to get uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable. Stop being comfortable. Right? You have to get uncomfortable in order to be comfortable, if you spew it that way as well. You have to get uncomfortable to be comfortable in spreading love and light and positivity, because that's what the world needs. We need love and light and peace and positivity and joy. And joy. We need love, peace, light, positivity, and joy. It just has a lovely ring to it. Just has a lovely ring to it. That's what my world is full of. Love, peace, happiness, and joy. That's where I like to reside. In the light. In the light of the Lord. In the light of the Lord is where I reside. I am cleansed in the light of the Lord. God is good. God is so good. Thank you, God, for that healing and transformation and that rebirth that you put me through. Look at the rebirth. Yo, every time God put me through that transformation, I be coming out sparkling like a fresh newborn baby out of the womb, just in adult form. I'm so annoying, but seriously, When you go through that healing and that transformation, God gives you an undeniable glow. He gives you a glow that can only come from the Lord. Like, love glows here and it grows here. Oh, wait. Love glows here and it grows here, especially in the light of the Lord. All right? Find your God, find your light, find the Lord that you seek, the one that resonates most to you. You don't have to look to the Christian God. You don't have to look to Allah. You find whoever it is, right? You don't have to grow, you don't have to continue to, what was I going to say? Let me make sure I say it correctly. You don't have to continue to go to the same God that you grew up with, if I can say that. Does that make sense? Like, I grew up Christian, right? But right now, I'm just experiencing all gods right now. I grew up Christian. I'm listening. The book that I read, The Alchemist, that word maktube, I believe that's how you say it. It is written. It's Arabic. That's Arabic. Arabic, and I just love the word, and I love that what it means. It is written. And the same thing with the soul of the world. The soul of the world was written by the same hand, which is what that means. It is written. It is written for you to be on this journey. It was written for me to go through that deep transformative healing space. 1 hour, 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. 11:11, because my wishes is about to come through, because I put the work in. Told you, God gave me a vision of something coming through. It wasn't all revealed. It wasn't all revealed in the vision that he gave to me, but he showed me that he's prepping me for something. He had me putting on some fancy clothes, like I was going to a ball or something very, very fancy. I was going somewhere. I had on some spicy jewels, like, okay. And it was just a very amazing vision that he gave me. So I wanted to make sure I share that with you guys, that there's something coming, right? When you put the work in, you put the effort in and the time in for your healing, for your goals, they're going to prosper. They're going to manifest, right? Like I said before, if I keep the dream and the fruit and the desire within me, then it's never going to be reached outside of me in my physical realm. Yes, I love that I have all these ideas and all these truths that come to me, right? But if I don't spew them out and get them out into the world, then they're just gonna stay inside, right? Maybe I could still co-create with the universe with my thoughts and stuff, but I like to positively speak my thoughts out into the universe as well, so that they really hear me, right? God can hear me in my mind, and God knows my intention. But the universe also, God, universe and God is one and the same. The universe listens for your intention when you speak. So when you congratulating people, make sure you are intentionally and actually congratulating them. Seriously. God knows when you're being real and when you're being fake. He knows when you're putting on a facade. So be intentful. Be intentional when you're doing things. When you're congratulating others. When you're receiving your blessings. Be intentional and grateful in what God has just given to you, because he can easily take it right back. Let me say that too, right? You can easily take it back. Now, what was I gonna say? I think that was it. Be intentional when you are planting your seeds, okay? Be intentional as you go on throughout your daily life. When you see others, be intentional. When you see yourself in the mirror, intentionally speak truth to yourself. Speak positive affirmations to yourself. Another truth that I heard this morning was, I heard some affirmations. There were some really good ones. I was supposed to write them down, but I was in the middle of doing my hair. No, what was I doing? I was getting dressed, so I couldn't write them down. But one of them that I have on the truth wall over there is I create my own path, which goes into I create my own reality. You create your own reality. You are a part of co-creating with the universe and co-creating with God. It's in you. It is written in you to have all the blessings that you want, all the blessings that you desire, all the fruit of your labor that you desire is already within inside of you. It's already within inside of you. Know what you got to do? Plant with intent and remove with intent. Does that make sense? You got to move the weeds that no longer serve you. You have to water your garden with intention for it to grow. You have to water your garden with intention that it is going to grow. Sometimes it starts, most of the time, let me say that, we start from the bottom, right? It starts from that tiny seed. It starts from that tiny seed. And then once we see that seed blossom and bloom into that beautiful tree, good things are coming, right? Good things are coming when that tree starts to form, even when that sprout starts to form. Just by planting the seed of intention with intention is beautiful. It's real beautiful. I'm annoying, but let me get out of here. I do want to find that truth for you guys really fast. Hold on, let me see if I put it on the wall. Hold, please. I need to get like a whole thing, like. One of them from the book is love is the force that transforms and improves the soul of the world. That was the truth that I was talking about, and that's not the one that I'm talking about with the tree. Every seed knows that it will grow to be a tree. That's what it is. Every seed knows that it will grow to be a tree. Every seed that is planted with intention knows that it's going to flourish into that big tree, right? Sometimes it grows to an even bigger tree than what we actually thought it was going to be. So make sure you plant with intention. Let me say that one more time. Every seed knows that it's going to grow into a tree. And let me also give you this truth as well. And that was from The Gift, the show on Netflix. It's a show, not the movie The Gift, the show. It's a Turkish show. It was very good, actually. The other one was everyone holds a vision unique. Everyone holds their own unique vision. Also from The Gift. Like I said before, nobody has your vision. Nobody has your dream. Nobody can spew your dream in another way, right? You hold the vision. You hold the dream. You hold the fruit, right? The fruit, the dream, the goal is all the same thing when you think about it in that perspective, right? The fruits of my labor that are going to come from my tree is my dream, right? You have to think of starting from the bottom though. The seed is the foundation of the tree blooming, right? When you plant that seed with foundation and intention for it to grow into that beautiful tree, then the tree is going to grow into that beautiful tree. It was planted with intention for it to bloom into that beautiful tree. Does that make sense? And the same thing with your vision. The same thing with the vision. You hold a vision that is unique. Nobody has it. God gave it to you for a reason. He gave you this vision for a reason. So it's up to you to spew the vision. It's up to you to foresee how the vision is spewed into the world, right? right? It's so quiet. It's so quiet, but this is the deep depths of the truth. The deep depths of the truth is when it's real quiet, really quiet, and it makes you think. Now think about what I'm telling you right now. Plant your seeds with intention so that they grow with intention. Plant with intention so that they grow with intention. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I feel like I've said that 50 times already, but if I have, it's to implant it in your mind, right? I have to implant these things in your mind. You have to implant. Here we go with another truth, right? Just like the seed that you plant with God and those intentions for it to grow, you have to plant those seeds in your mind. You have to plant those visions in your mind, those fruits in your mind. You have to plant the fruit of the labor in your mind, right? Sometimes we only see in the fruit, but you have to remember the labor that it took to bear the fruit. Ooh, Jesus is good to me. You have to remember the labor that goes into bearing the fruit. And that's everything, right? It goes with the foundation of you planting the seed. I just said it, but I'm going to say it one more time, right? It goes with you planting the seed with intention, tending to the seed with intention. When you remove the weeds with intention, right? Sometimes we have to add new soil. Intention. It was just 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds. 11:11 or 11:11, 11:11:1, however. All those ones is a good sign. And then I just seen 1, 2, 3. So that forward movement, right? You have to plant with the intention of your seed growing. You have to plant with the intention of it growing into a tree. You have to plant it with the intention of it bearing fruit. You have to see your dream the same way. When God implants that vision and that dream in you, it's for you to see that it gets done. God can help you make a way, but it's up to you to do the inside work. You have to do the outer work. God is doing the behind the scenes work and making things pop, right? But it's up to us to make sure that what he's telling us to do gets done in order for that fruit to bear. God is always helping us. He's always giving us the signs and telling us the things that we need to do in order for our fruits to bear from the tree. Just remember, like I said in the story, the man was about to cut his fig tree, and then someone told him, give it another year. Give it another year. So I'm asking you guys, before you cut your dream away, before you cut ties with your dream, give it another week. Give it another month. Give it another couple of months. Give it another 6 months, another 3 months. Give it another year. Give it more time. It takes time for your fruits to bear. It takes time for your fruits to bear. It takes time for it to bear. So make sure you're giving it adequate time to bear the fruits. Remember, there's a process when you plant seeds. Think of you planting real seeds when you watch them grow, right? Getting an actual plant like from the store. That's how you watch things grow, right? Just like kids, when you're watching them grow up. My cousin actually just turned 1 and he's having a birthday party tomorrow, and it's just so, see how I'm getting on another tangent, but this goes with the truth. Watching him grow has been a joy. It's been a blessing. Like, I remember when he was in his mom's belly. I remember rubbing her belly on Thanksgiving. I'll never forget that. I remember seeing him for the first time and holding him. I remember all the times that I've been with him. I remember when I was just with him the last time that I was with him. And like literally my cousin's 1. It's so crazy. Like, the year flew by. But again, that goes with watching things grow, right? Watching your children grow up. Watching your plants grow. Watching your animals grow. I just seen a video of Nala from well, 4 years ago when I first got her, and she was just a little baby, just a little puppy, and it's like crazy. Like my baby's still my baby, but like she's all grown now. And same with Sebastian. I seen like when he was little, like 5 years ago, because I had him first. Seen when he was like tiny, and we thought he was a girl. Sebastian used to be Lola, and yeah, we thought Sebastian was a girl, but Sebastian has also grown. So it's like, just look at the fruits of your labor. You can see the things growing around you. Things are constantly changing and growing around us all the time. So make sure you're paying attention. That just all like went into hand in hand with the truth. So but yes, guys, I love you. I think I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I have to go to the store. My mom is literally off work. She probably like, I could have just went to the store myself. But anyways, guys, have a beautiful, wonderful, 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 wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a beautiful start to your week. Hopefully I'll have another truth for y'all by then, or I'll start another truth Monday. Whenever God gives me a truth, I'll just bloom it. Honestly, like I said, I wasn't in a position, in the right mindset to bloom a truth for you guys, but I'm back and I'm better. And I'm ready to bloom these truths for y'all. So sorry for the delay, but not sorry, because I need to go through my own personal healing. I need to go through my own personal healing as well. I'm also helping you on your journey, but I also need to help myself, because like I said in the beginning, I cannot pour from an empty cup. So if my cup is empty, then I cannot continue to give you guys anything. I'm gonna give you an empty truth. It's gonna be everywhere basically. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, if you're a new follower, new subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Like, share, comment, drop some comments. Let me know how y'all feeling about these truths. Let me know. Okay. Let me know how you guys are feeling about these truths. Drop some comments on any topics that you guys want me to touch on as well. Let me know. And if you would also like your own personal blooming truth session, it would basically be something like this, a video that is pre-recorded and sent to you for what you need to know. You can ask me a couple of questions and I'll meditate on it. I'll meditate on it for a couple of days and connect with God and spirit and the universe for what you need to know. And if you would like any card pulls with it, that would just be an additional. I'll put that in the description box. I need to actually get that going so that you guys know about it. But this was like my little mini introduction for it. So thanks. But yes, guys, if you would like to book a truth reading with me, then definitely do so. Like I said, I'm going to get the information together and put a description in the box. If it's not this truth, it'll definitely be by the next truth, I promise you. But thank you guys so much again for watching. I love you. I love you. Love you. I appreciate you. You are worthy. You are amazing. Get out there and show the world your light. Bloom, bloom, bloom. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's go. One love. We up on the board. We up on the board. It's not Woo Wednesday, but we woo every day. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? I'm a character and I'm crazy, and I gotta get out of here and go to the store for my mom be calling me. But let me go. I love you guys. Thank you so much again for watching for the 100th time. If you made it this far, thank you so much again. I appreciate you. I love you. Sending you so much love and light on your journey today, for the rest of the weekend, for the beginning of the week next week. Ooh, it's 1:19 on the clock. Hey. I'm really a character. Let me get the fuck out of here. Seriously. I love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Stay blooming, stay blooming, stay blooming, stay blooming, stay blooming, stay blooming. You got this. I got this. You got this. We got this. Love you.